How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Nerd Dad Mike, as always. Thank you all for coming and hanging out with me for a little while today as we continue our Shadow Hearts Let's Play series. And we are going to be getting into some more side quests and item collection, preparing for the end game. Last episode, we finished up Alice's side quest for her ultimate weapon, the dollhouse. We got that area all cleared out, taken care of with the final boss battle, the Chaos Orb. We are now back in Prague. In between episodes, we did do a little bit of item grinding and money grinding. We got ourselves some Thera, mana, and pure extracts, as well as some third keys and golden hourglasses. And we built up our cash supply a little bit. As you can see, we are at just about 3.5 million cash. So that should help out with getting everybody's ultimate weapons completely acupunctured and powered up. We are back in Prague to go back into the bar and speak with Ewan, the gentleman who gave us the dollhouse quest. So let's go ahead and go let him know that we cleared everything out for him. And he's no longer here. He was standing right here. Oh, something's here. Oh, there's a blood stain where Ewan was standing. That's not good. Stain looks like it spells out thank you. Alright, so that's a bit creepy. Apparently Ewan somehow knew that we had taken care of his problem in the dollhouse. So let's go ahead and we are going to head to our next area that we need to go to. We're going to be going to the Cave Temple, the area that we opened up by reading the Emigre document. Let's go ahead and get into that. Make our way into the temple. Now this is an area that's a bit of a maze. We're going to have to go through it twice to get all of the items that are in here. And there is a character's ultimate weapon in here, as well as another character's ultimate armor. So that is why we are doing this area. But if we check out the Emigre document, it gives us some clues on which way to go in this maze. Stone Temple, take the path of the left dragon. The bookmark smells of violets. So we're going to be going through here. First thing we're going to do is we're going to come up here north through these doors and get these priest earrings. That was already empty because we stopped in here real quick before we had to go back and power up Alice's ultimate weapon. But come north through here, in this treasure chest there will be a set of priest earrings. And now we need to head to the left here. We need to go left again and down this way twice. And we're going to get into our first encounter here. There are 3 or 4 different enemies that we need to encounter in here. We do still have Zhuzhen in our party, mainly because, well, we need to level him up. So, we are going to hope that we can get rid of these guys kind of quickly, and that they don't target Zhuzhen too badly. Fuse into Floron, use his Hellfire ability. I know we usually keep him just for physical attacks, but Hellfire is pretty good. It does a decent amount of damage. take these guys out. So that, he got a strike, so that's a critical hit. That could be problematic. We are getting into areas that the enemies are a lot stronger than what we have faced before. The good thing about that being, they have a decent amount of experience, so we should be able to get Zhuzhen leveled up at least a few levels if we can get into a couple encounters. Use corpse arm. Let's see what this does to these guys. Now, fortunately, I forget what step I am on. I can't remember if we've gone south twice so far. Let me see. Okay, so we were going left. So we've done south twice. We're going left. We need to go north. This will be a lottery ticket. Come back out. And left. Yes, left. North. Save point. We actually don't need at the moment. Now this should be, yes, so the Mantle of Shivering, that is going to be Keith's ultimate armor. Now we are back at the beginning. And we get to go through a second time. But before we do that, if we take a look at the Emigre document again, the instructions have changed. It is now telling us to take the path of the right dragon. So, we get to go back through this area again, hopefully encounter the two other enemy types that we need to get. And it should be good. So there's now a new item in here. We get a 5th key. Now we're going to be going to the right. Right, up, right. No, not right again. We need to go south. We go right. Now this. Oh, all right. Another encounter. Oh, this guy again. Back attack, so that's not good. We are going to fuse into Floron again. But this time we are going to stick with just physical attacking because he's our strongest physical attacker and we have the Mind's Eye, so be a decent chunk of damage for him there. Although with Yuri being in the back row, that's cut down a little bit. Alice is going to defend. Yuri's going to move forward. Forgot that since we were back attack, that puts Yuri in the back row, so that cuts down on his physical attack a bit. not much. Zhuzhen, you're going to go ahead and defend too. Alice, you are going to arc again. Just keep everybody healed up. Attack. Oh, and miss. Oh, that one hit was enough to take care of Mr. Blob there, so we're good. This levels up. Zhuzhen should level up the next encounter that we have. Now, I believe we needed to go north, because there should be an item here. A key to success. And then we're going to continue going to the right. North again. Right. Now, we have the save point. We still have 2 enemies that we haven't encountered yet. And we can't go back, because if you go through one wrong door, it takes you back to the beginning of the dungeon, and you have to go through all over again. So we just get to run back and forth in this area to try and encounter the other 2 enemy types that we need to get for this area. There's these guys. So let's go ahead. And we are going to use Hellfire, because that should take care of all 5 of these pretty easily. Especially with getting a perfect. Reminds me, we haven't checked our score in a little bit. We may have to do that. Unfortunately, we probably lost some points for Zhuzhen getting knocked out in that last boss battle last episode. That's the only knockout that we have had all game that was not a scripted knockout. You know, there are knockouts that we get that there's nothing we can do. We are meant to be knocked out and to lose. So real quick, let's just go ahead and see what our score is at. I think the last time we checked, we were at 11, and we are up to 7 now. So we are at Gold Mask. Let's see, unconscious. Yep, we're at 4. So there's 3 knockouts throughout the entire game that you cannot stop. And it still counts those as you being knocked unconscious, unfortunately. Our ring perfect rate is 32%, so not bad. It's not great. We're at, you know, like a third of our ring are perfect, so it's not too bad. Alright, so we aren't doing too shabby. We have one other enemy type that we need to encounter, so I will bring you guys back once we encounter that enemy. I don't know how long that's going to take, but just so I can show you all the enemies in this area, since we are trying to keep up on our enemy library. Maybe we'll get lucky. We are. We got it. All right. Yeah, let's go ahead and multiple enemies again, so let's see how Hellfire does with these guys. Whoop, did not get the perfect on that one. A little too eager. This is a cool animation for this ability, though. that's it. That is all three enemies in that area. Well, in this area, in the cave temple. There is one more that we need that is not an encounterable and a random encounter enemy. And that is going to be the boss battle of the area. So we're going to use the tent. We're going to save. And now, here we go. This is our boss battle. Who disrupts my sleep? It was me. We did it. All right. So this is the boss battle for the cave temple. This is the cherubim. This is the strongest enemy that we have faced so far, with around 10,000 HP. And everything that this guy does is either instant death, or halves your life, or takes you down to 1 HP. That's it. So, we're going to try and get through this as quickly and painlessly as possible, but it is going to hurt. We're going to use Battle Cry. Oh no. Alice is going to already use Cure. Zhuzhen is going to use a third key. Forgot that you can go entire pages. We're going to use the third key. Oh, we can't use that on someone else. In that case, he is going to use a gold hourglass on all of us. That is going to have our Judgment Ring indicator speed. Oh, it went a little too slow. We messed up. Mistakes were made. Oh no. Alice. Ark. Keep everybody healed. This is not how I wanted the beginning of this battle to go. Oh no. This was terrible. Yuri is going to use a third key. No! What did I do? I just wasted the third key. Oh no. This is horrible. This is not going well. Okay. Zhuzhen is going to... Let's try his Fury Serpent. We haven't used that yet. Indicators of half speed, and I still can't hit perfect rings. Oh, it healed him. I don't... What is that? Oh, wasted another third key. Not good. This is not good at all. He is an asshole. You tell him, Zhuzhen. Your Yuri. I think that should have been a perfect. That was right there on the edge. But can't be too mad because there are ones that have completely missed, and it's given me a perfect. So, all right, we're gonna try this again. No. Alice is gonna have to use Arc after this again. This is the one that takes like everybody down to just 1 HP. Oh no, only Yuri. So she can actually just use Aethera extract. Stop it! Why am I missing? I'm wasting third keys. You may have to take the guy off just so I can see the indicators again. Because the last couple episodes I am just missing severely. Healed up as possible. See, like that one, that should have been a miss, but it gave me a perfect. So I can't really complain too much when it's right on the edge of being good and perfect, and it gives me good. We're gonna try this. This is the last time we're trying the third key. Yeah, that's it. At least until we take the mind's eye off. So Fury Serpent healed him last time. See if Corpse Arm does anything. If this heals him again, I'm gonna be upset. Oh no, okay, so he's just healed by any and all magic. So do not use any magic-based attacks against Cherubim. I gotta lock in a little bit with Yuri's Judgment Ring because this is getting kind of ridiculous. Get a critical strike there. Oh, who are you taking down to 1 health? Alice! Oh, poor Alice. well. I know I said I was done, but this is really bothering me. Crap. Mike, stop it. No more third keys. You're gonna go after Zhuzhen? That's not cool, man. Alice is going to need to use pure lead. Well, actually she can use a pure root. And that will take her completely up to her full SP. What is that? No! Don't need to resurrect anybody. I do need to cure Zhuzhen. Oh my. This battle is not going... This is horrible. Oh. This is the last couple episodes. I'm not doing well with the judgment rings. What is going on? I mean, I know I've been a little bit out of practice with taking some time off, but Lord help me. Zhuzhen and Alice are basically just here as healers at this point, and to use items. You know what? It's not going to do much because it's Alice and she's our weakest physical attacker. But oh no! What? Alright, I think we have safely established, tested, and beaten the dead horse of I should not use third keys. It's throwing me off. And I don't need any help with that at the moment. Could use the silver hand to use it, but I'm kind of holding on to that for now. So you can't use items on other characters. Heck with it, because you're just going to attack. And miss. Silver ring is not our friend lately. What? Hell with it. Alice is going to attack. Because we have been in this boss fight for far too long. It doesn't help that, like, the first 10 turns, I was just not having much success with anything that I did. We've got 3 turns left to use Yuri. Before, oh my god. Zhuzhen. The only items we can use on other characters. I don't think we need to go for a pure extract. I don't think we need that right now. I don't think we're going to need all 65 of Yuri's SP. to be honest. Unless we want to go back or revert our fusion and go into a different one. Oh, finally. Thank God. I am so sorry, guys. That took so much longer than it should have. Just because I could not get anything to go right. Alright, so Zhuzhen has leveled up to 36, which is awesome. And we got his ultimate weapon, the Holy Peak Staff. And we have completely finished the cave temple. That is it. And that is going to be it for this episode. If you guys are enjoying any of the content, please leave a like or a comment, subscribe to the channel. All of those things greatly support the channel and they mean the absolute world to me. Look forward to seeing you guys again next episode as we continue our item collecting and side questing and preparations for the end game content. Until next time, you guys take care of yourselves, be well, and I'll see you next time for some more side questing with Shadow Hearts. Take care of yourselves, everybody.